Good morning, YouTube. Whoop! Sorry. Trying to get you all set up here so you guys can see the cards when they come out. Welcome to Blue Flame Integration. My name is Lisa. I'm going to be doing a card pull for the collective from Aries through Pisces. Want to wish all my Aquariuses, if I have not been able to, wish you a happy birthday. I wish you all happy birthday. I hope everything went well for your birthday. I hope that you're manifesting like a sucker and had a wonderful month. Also, I'd like to wish my Pisces, coming into Pisces season, a very happy birthday. One of my subscribers, it's her birthday today. We're 0 degrees Pisces at this point. I know that because she is a 0 degree Pisces. She's a cusper of Aquarius and Pisces. So, happy birthday, Jess, if you're on here. Or you get on here. Either way, I'm going to pull cards from Aries through Pisces. If my super chat should be on. If you'd like to donate or want any questions answered by the end of this. I'm also going to pull Archangel cards for the collective too. I'll come on later tonight and do a collective reading then as well, because we do have Mercury that is in retrograde. Prosperity. Shit, look at that. Oh. I knew that this was going to happen for the collective. Archangel Ariel, your material needs are being provided for as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality, collective. Aries through Pisces for my collective, the Blue Crew right here. If you have not ever been on my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Because we are in the middle of manifestation mode up here. All right. I think that that is a really good card to start out on. That is Archangel Ariel. I'm also going to pull you a light card, and then we'll get into the cards for the collective. Welcome aboard, by the way. Prosperity. That one wants to come out. What is this? There is only light. And that's, you want to know what? As I was meditating this morning, that's what I got. If you are the light. I actually walked over to the river. I live next to a real large body of water. And I'm trying to get back into the normal routine of waking up early. I was up at like 6:45, which is uncommon for me. And that is the one thing that I got this morning is this manifestation mode, prosperity, and a biblical scripture that was John 1 verse 7. Imagine that, 1 and 7, which is 8, which equals infinity. What is this? 30 breaks down to a 3. That's the Trinity right here. There is only light, guys. Let me read. Can I read the extended version before I get into pulling for the rest, for the all signs, please? If you're on here, please, you're more than welcome to talk in the chat. I like to hear what you have to say. There's only light. Like I said, if this is the first time you've ever been on my channel, welcome aboard. Darkness is just the absence of light. Light is sought after. Hang on a minute. Light is sought after and extraordinary. We seek clarity of light, a lightness of being, a light bulb moment. Light bypasses the analytical mind and takes us straight into living wisdom and loving it. It is time for you to step into your shining light, collective. Be illuminated. Let light in. Today is the day to release any disturbances in your energy. Happiness will come naturally unless you do something to prevent it from happening. Release all that is stopping happiness from flowing into this world and into your world, and it'll appear before you. Prosperity. This is your card, collective. Hello, goddess. Release all that is stopping happiness from flowing into your world, and it will appear before you. It seems too easy, but it is truly that simple. Until you release this, you remain connected to the belief that struggle is required. Perhaps more responded lesson latent path. We often take on the belief that if we struggle, others will think more of us and we will appreciate things more. When you go against your soul, you move away from your brightness. The darkness is the sign. It is time to feel your way back into your heart and to your soul. There's only light, guys. That came out with prosperity for this week. Push forward, move into that. All right. Let me pull for, I'll start with Aries if you guys don't mind. It's just easier. What cards do I want to use here? Do you mind if I use the after right or right? I like this deck. Look at that. King of Cups. Some of you have been really heartbroken. And I think some of you have given up on love. You've given up on this emotional satisfaction. But you're looking for it. Either that or you're just about ready to say screw it. Give me the bag, which I see the bag is there. But I think love is also on the mind too. For many of you. I think some of you have had, third party situations. However, I feel like this is the celebration time. Celebrate the lessons that we've learned. Some of you got very emotionally stable over the past year, and it took a heck of a lot out of you to do so. But you're making it, guys. And it's a beautiful thing. All right, I'm not the best shuffler, so I hope you guys don't mind. Yeah, some of you have been pissed off too. Because things haven't went your way. And all those tests, I feel like we needed them. That way we truly appreciate the Ten of Cups when it comes. Some of us have been deprived of this. We've been deprived of being able to celebrate. We've been deprived of this happy home life. Do not beat yourselves up for it. I'm only going to read in the upright. I hope you guys don't mind. If I feel like I need to clarify... Oh, okay, these cards are ready. If I feel like I need to clarify and they come out in reverse, I'll use my discernment. I hope you guys don't mind and you trust me. All right, Spirit. Aries. Give me a few cards for Aries. What do they have to look forward to this week? Oh, dear Lord. Aries. Thanks, E-Dog. Thank you very, very much for the donation. Aries. Either you're dealing with Capricorn, this is Saturnian energy coming to stick that fire up your ass, which I felt it this morning. I was up at 6:45 to be up by 7:30. And or you're dealing with a toxic person. Very well could be a Capricorn trying to come back. This is Mercury retrograde, by the way. All right. Give me a few more cards for Aries that they need to be looking forward to. Some of you, like I said, could very well be dealing with a Capricorn as well. And or that could be in your past. Yep, Knight of Swords. You cut something, cutting out this freaking... Oh, yeah, you're slaying bitches and asking questions later, I see. Giving truth. Give me one more for Aries, please. With the Sun. The happiest card in the deck. And happy to do so. You're back on your warrior mode. This very well could have been with the Leo full moon as well. You're back on warrior mode. Yeah, you ain't putting up with this type of toxic behavior anymore, I see. You're cutting it out for permanent and for good. Good for you, Aries. You want to know what? Your happiness is not dictated by negativity. There's only light. There's only prosperity. I know you've gone through hell. And you had to cut out people you might not have wanted to. I understand that. Let's look at the bottom of the deck for Aries quick. What you don't see. Ooh, look at that. Here's a Queen of Cups. This is what you don't see coming, Aries. Another cardinal energy. That's two cardinal energies here. Emotions. You want to know what? Not to mention the devil. North node and south node. You guys very well could be dealing with some squares in your chart too, just saying. Look where Saturn is placed in your chart. It's interesting because I actually have my Saturn in Cancer. So this is very interesting and relevant for myself. It's your choice to be happy. But cutting out any kind of toxic behavior, I feel like that's what you are really working on with yourself during this coming week, during this retrograde. I think you're going to be going in and looking, and you're just over it. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Sun, Moon, and Rising Tauruses. Hello, Taurus. There's your High Priestess to your Hierophant. What's going on with Taurus this week? I see maybe some broken contracts coming. Maybe with the devil. If any of you have made contracts with the devil, you might be breaking that contract. Kept you going around and around. Round and around and around we go. Where are you stopping me? Yeah. Look at that. He keeps coming out. What is with this? A new cycle starting, Taurus. I think we all need to realize this. Prosperity. Boy, this really suits you. Prosperity, there is only light. Remember this. There's new cycle. This is brand new. We're closing up this old stuff. Gonna be coming in the new. And I think many of you are like, it's that old stuff, yeah. Hey, look. Card of Taurus, there's the Empress. All right, Spirit. What do you have to say to Tauruses for this week? From the 17th through the 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. You guys know me. I'm going to try to be more consistent when it comes to getting on here. There are some things that I have to do, but me and Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter. There's two that want to come out. Taurus. Oh, really? Taurus. The Empress flipped over, and now the Emperor. You guys are in the middle of manifesting your empire here. Some of you are going to be celebrating this week. Then you could be dealing with an Aries. Give me one more card. Really? Taurus. The Emperor with the Sun, with the Three of Cups in the middle. You guys deserve this. You guys do have Uranus in your sign transiting through there. I think you guys are really going to be stepping into your power this week. And some things might be illuminated and exposed to you. I always have to put this out there because relationship-wise. We all know what this could mean, like third-party stuff, but I'm not feeling that for this. Not with these two cards that are coming out with it, with the Emperor and the Sun. I really feel like you're going to be, either you are cutting it out and going to be happy about it, sitting on your throne, and or you're celebrating that something has broke open for you. And something's beginning to. And look at this. You very well could be connecting up with an Aries, because right here is a ram down here at the bottom. This is a symbol for Aries. Obviously, the Emperor is Aries, but when I kind of look at Aries and Taurus, because of the Emperor and the Empress, the Emperor represents Aries. The Empress represents Taurus. But this could be male or female. Some of you Taurus females might have an Emperor coming into your life this week. And you're going to be celebrating that. And it's going to make, this person is going to make you very, very, very happy. What's at the bottom of the deck? Try not to dump this offer out. Okay, because I think maybe you've been dumping a lot of stuff out, or you've been waiting for the proper offer. because there very well could have been a third-party situation in the past that you were thinking about. And you're like, just been dumping shit out because you don't trust it. Well, I don't blame you. And if it don't look like this, you ain't taking it. And congratulations, Taurus. Dude, you guys have been getting crazy good readings, too. Stepping into your divine masculine, your divine feminine. All right. Let's move on to Gemini. Let me take a drink of my coffee here. Yeah, we can thank my buddy E-Dog for the thumbnail. You mess with the flock, you get the Glock. He sent that to me the other day because he knows how I feel about my YouTube family and the Blue Crew. Yeah. Mess with the flock, you get the Glock. Transformation. The D card. Not allowed to talk about that one on here. Yeah, we don't want to talk about pow pow. E-Dog, hey, I wanted to do a Skype talk with you. Maybe I can upload it to my YouTube then, because I think people would like to hear what has happened and transpired since your cord removal. And during, like, I would like you to actually talk about your experience with that, if that is cool with you. I do offer cord removals. I offer private readings as well. Yeah, I can actually record the Skype readings. So you can as well. Or the Skype stuff. And you can also have it for your personal reference too. A lot of times the power of the testimony is so important. Because it reminds us of when God moved in our life. When everything else was trying to take us the hell out. We're trying to manifest stuff and God trying to move in our life. All right. Sorry about that. Gemini. All right, universe. Since we have prosperity and there is only light this week, in this first week of retrograde, what does my Gemini collective have to look forward to? Give me a little storyline for them. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Ooh. Really? There's a victory card. With the Eight of Pentacles. Thank you, universe. Give me one more. What card would be nice? Yeah. Well, you might have to leave somebody out in the cold. Somebody's getting left out in the cold here. Victory. Eight of Pentacles. Five of Cups. You guys are only looking at people who you can have victory with. I really feel, especially when it comes to your money and prosperity sector. If it doesn't look solid, you're going to be leaving people out. And that's just the bottom line. Don't be worried about whether or not you're hurting people's feelings. Just don't lead people on either, okay? You're looking for this Two of Cups thing here also as well. So you have a Wands card, a Pentacle, as well as emotions. So you very well could be getting into, like, you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I don't feel. You just want what you deserve. Especially when it comes to your work and making sure that you're walking and moving in victory. You very well could have a special someone coming in too to offer you something. So if it's a person from the past, you very well could be like, yeah. Bye-bye. Nope, I'm only on Gemini. Let's see at the bottom of the deck. What don't they know? This is the end of a cycle. Ten of Swords. Got a 10 card there. Yeah. If this has happened to you, I really feel like you're getting over it this week. You're just done, Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Yeah, you're over all of that. Cycle's coming to an end completely. All right. Like I said, there's only light here. And like I said, your angel card that came out was prosperity from my collector for the week. So nobody's stuck anymore either. I really feel like that has been the biggest thing. Oh, look at that. Stuck on this. Hi, OG Light Worker. How you doing? Somebody told me. Are you new on my channel? I don't think I ever saw you before. If so, welcome aboard. Dropping the burdens I see about a possible, yeah. I know, it's been a great week. Mars, is actually, conjunct the moon right now. So, not to mention Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto are all in Capricorn, and Mars just moved in today. Well, yeah, today. Many of you have dropped the burden of this Four of Wands idea, possibly with a twin, or you've released it, or you're considering it heavily. Collective, 2 10s. Some of you really struggled to release this too. All right, let's find out what is going on with my Cancers. Moving on to Cancer Spirit. What is going on with my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? From now through like the 22nd, 23rd of February, what do they have to look forward to? Stop your worrying and slay those demon bitches. Okay? You very well could be dealing with a person from the past that maybe you wanted to move forward with. Good morning, Lady Lex. How are you doing? Cancer, don't worry. We've all been dealing with this. If you're having problems letting go with somebody, let me know. Get a cord removal. It'll be the best $85 you've spent. I guarantee it. Yeah, you're not trusting anybody right now. This is my side-eyeing bitches. You don't trust anybody right now. And I don't blame you. 2 9s right here. And if you hear my phone go bing, no, that is also confirmation. You're tired of fighting with people. You're tired of not being able to trust, Cancer. I don't blame you too. Man, living like that sucks. I get you. I see you. I see you. Justice. You've been waiting for this. And you very well, I'm going to try and move my, this is very hot. So I'm going to try and move this out of the way. Ouch, hot, hot, hot. Come on, go. Okay. Like these people. Why do they have to keep acting like jerks? These people. Like, just fairness. Why can't they be fair with me? All right, Cancer. Because your psychic is all shit, and you feel it. You feel it all. Confirmation. Somebody might this week stop talking just out of the blue, and try not to get in your indecisive mode where you're like having to pick daisies to figure out whether do they love me, don't they love me, do they love, you know how like they do that with the freaking flowers, petals. You wanna know what? If somebody goes silent, let them. If they're not showing you the passion you deserve, you might not be feeling it this week. And there you are. You're like, this isn't working for me. Cancer. Yeah, somebody's definitely going silent this week. Some of you might have been expecting somebody to actually come back around. I don't see it happening this week, though. Take that as a gift and a sign that you need to work on your prosperity and your manifesting. There is only light right now. All right, give me a few cards for my Cancers. Sun, Moon, and Rising Spirit. From now through like the 22nd, 23rd-ish. Well, I had a whole book just come out. Death. Sorry, I said the D word. Death card matters. This is transformation. Temperance. Judgment. There's a final judgment call on something. Oh. Sorry, guys. These guys kind of got a book that came out, and I'm going to allow it. Two of Swords. Being caught up in your head. Over this, look, I'm just going to say it. If I see this come out a lot of times, that's the 1111 card. Some of you wanted a sturdy foundation with somebody. And I don't know, man. With the Death card, Temperance, and Judgment, this situation needs balanced out. I really think that you need to worry about yourself this week and get yourself balanced out. This is 3 major arcana that came out for you. Over this situation right here. You keep getting caught up in your head about a possible person. Possible 1111 person, twin. And then there's you do not need to change yourself for anybody else. Thank you. You do not need to change yourself for anybody else because of this chameleon here. You need to take this wand and run with it. Worry about your work. That'll bring you victory. It will. I really feel like this is what's getting judged, is how you handle cutting out bullshit from the past, to be honest with you. And just staying focused. This guy's intently focused on contracts and his work. And that's where you're going to find your victory. Make a final judgment call. If you have to end or transform a situation to bring balance to your life, please, ooh, look how bright that just got. Please do so. This is Archangel Michael. This is Archangel Michael. That's walking into transformation. Then again, some people would call this the reconciliation card, but I honestly wouldn't even be thinking about that at this moment. I look at this as a final judgment that you're going to move forward and ain't nothing going to keep you stuck. This is the only stuck card I see here. Everything else is transformation, balance, the universe coming in to help you. Ace of Wands moving forward. Very well could be falling in love too. Very well could be meeting a real person too. I'm not putting that out. Like, I'm not discounting that. What's at the bottom of the deck? Are you freaking kidding me? Like I said, I wasn't discounting that. Very well could be coming together with the soulmate. This is what you don't see coming. Okay, universe. Thank you. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, we're going to move on to Leo. If somebody doesn't mind time stamping this down in the comments after I'm done here, because after I'm done here, I do have some running to do and some phone calls to make. I might not have time to do it till later. I am going to come on and do Blues Clues. Yeah, it'll bring the clue. I'm going to come on later and do a collective read for the Blue Crew. For my, oh yes. Leo! You just want to move forward. You put to end something as well. Something's coming to end for you too. And I think that you know it. You sensed it and you felt that it needed to. Ooh, look at that. That actually came out, and then this came out, fell down. Somebody wasn't giving you the proper notoriety that you deserved, Leo. Or the proper thank you, or the proper emotions. You're looking for balance in the situation. Very well could be at work. Some of you felt like you've been stopped. Like cold turkey in your tracks, possibly. Wasn't fair either. Justice in reverse. Could have been dealing with the Libra. You might have some legal issues going on. Fire signs have really been going through it. Yeah, you definitely could have been dealing with a Libra. Leos, this Libra, or this Queen of Swords in reverse, she's not the one you want to mess with. I'm just telling you. No, she's not. This Queen of Swords in reverse will do anything and anything. No offense to any Libras that are on here. This is who Leos are dealing with. This Queen of Swords will lie to get what she wants. She will cut you and not think anything of it. Oh, I'm like, see? Some of you Leos are definitely dealing with a Libra. That's a line manipulator. I'm just telling you this right now. This is not a nice queen to deal with. This is the Ice Queen. This is, you know, the White Witch in Narnia. Yeah, that's who this is. You don't want to deal with her. Just let her go. So you can bring balance in your life and victory. Let the Ice Queen go. All right. Leo, give me a few cards for a little story for them. What did they have to prepare for this week? Do they have somebody coming back? Yep. Okay, you're definitely cutting somebody out. Leo, you might be taking back your offer of love. However, I'm going to read it in the upright. You very well, once you drop it, you very well could have a new offer coming in. And then the 5 of Cups, or the 4 of Cups is here. However, these two together is the 5 of Cups. You might have offered your emotions and yourself to somebody, and they might have dumped it right out. If this is love, you might have put your all into a project too that somebody didn't appreciate. They were just like, yeah, that's nice. Dump. You're like, all my hard work, really? Really, after I put all that hard work into that, you're just going to do me like that? Well, apparently you don't know who I am, says Leo. One more card for Leo, please. What do they need to know for the rest of the week? Really? It just comes out. I can't help this. You guys are all emotions this... What the heck? You guys are all emotions this week. You guys could be dealing with some emotional stuff going on. That could be very confusing for some of you. Soulmate energy. Could have been dealing with a Libra. Could have that in your chart as well. Like, that might be you that's cutting the stuff out, to be honest with you. Because you're just like, this person was a douche. You're waiting for the proper soulmate to come in. And I don't think you're settling. You're like, yep, if it don't look like this, I'm not settling. Sorry. Not. I'll dump it out. Like I said, that prosperity, yeah. You want the proper person. that you can share your world with. Well, this very well could be that situation, just so you're aware. I'm picking up on something here, and I'm not really, my dad's a Leo, but I have a cousin, my grandmother was a Leo. Like, there was a lot of beautiful Leos in my family. However, I have dealt with some not so nice Leos too. So, yeah, yeah. All wands here. A lot of passion. They have a lot of passion. My dad has helped me. I'm going to tell you what right now. Thank God for my dad. I don't know what I would have done without him at this time. I was fighting for my very soul. I was fighting to get out of bed most days. My dad has helped me at least with getting, figuring out the electrical issue with my car. He's extremely intelligent and stable. You know, he's been a very, very supportive with what I've gone through. So, then again, I am his daughter, so. Spirit bless my father. He's a beautiful person. All right. Let's move on to Virgo. My mommy's sign. You Virgos. Up and down. Make sure that stuff is balanced here, Virgo. Okay? You very well could be waiting, looking towards your future, because your back is turned here. And you might have walked away from something in the past. Don't follow the crowd, though. You guys need to be the trendsetters. Virgos, I really feel this past year, maybe even the year prior, there's been a lot of changes that has gone on in your life with the way you see commitment. The Hierophant. Some of you might have been dealing with the Taurus as well. But I really feel some of you are coming into a higher spirituality and a higher commitment to what you know to be true. Coming into higher belief. Ooh, my head's starting to pound. Does somebody have a headache on here? I just got like a freaking right in my temple. Someone dealing with a Virgo, that's a headache. Some of you might be making a decision too. And you're so back and forth on it. All right, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgos. Spirit, what do you have to tell me for my Virgos? Some of you are walking away from a situation. And I don't know. I feel like either somebody walked away from you or this is you back here. And you're now looking in an empty cup like, where's the emotion here? And here's all this gooey shit. And somebody's out here doing their own thing. Give me some more cards for Virgo. Then again, that could be you walking away from people too. Yeah, they were very burdensome. But now you want to know what, Virgo? You got the Ace of Wands in your hand. You're taking a breather after the Eight of Cups. Sitting here taking a breather, about ready to take this wand and run. You drop the burden of this. Give me another one. You very well could be in a pause. And just sitting there looking at all the shit that you've gone through. And analyzing it. And being like, give me another one for my Virgos. Yep. Three of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. And this one flipped over as well. Was in reverse. You're moving on from this heartbreak. We all know what that is. You're healing from a third party, whatever. Something or another. But all the swords are out. They're no longer sticking in that heart anymore. And you're bandaged up. You're in the midst of healing, I feel. And your glow up path. This is the minor arcana for the Empress as well. And you're moving on. You're leaving the past in the past, and you're like, oh no. Very well could have somebody else coming in too. I usually look at this card with the Six of Swords. Sometimes the person in my Gilded Tarot, the person's in the boat by themselves. But any time that I look at this one, I really feel that this represents the universe or spirit guiding you and moving you in the right direction. After this treachery, desolation, very well could have found out about some dumb shit. And you're just like, I'm better off on my own. It's at the bottom of the deck. There's that Two of Pentacles again. Going back and forth. Don't let cognitive dissonance set in. If you're stuck on somebody, doggone it, get a cord removal from me. I can help you get free of that energy. So you can live, you can move forward and live a really good life. Something stable and firm for yourself. Like I said, I always look at this Two of Pentacles a lot of times as a cognitive dissonance card. Like not knowing what to do. Now, in some decks, it is balanced. And I love when I see that in the other decks. But in this one, it's still not quite balanced here. Yeah, some of you are stuck. You are. Because you keep going back and forth in your mind and worrying about third-party stuff. And I think that you ended up just being like, this person might have taken some things from you and left you feeling like a heap of shit. Just saying. Virgo, I'm sorry. You might come into this realization this week. Just how much the universe does have your back. This stuff is revealed to you for a reason and a purpose. For you to be able to get out of this situation before it hurt you more. All right. Virgos, I love you. Look. Doggone it. I'm not taking that. I didn't even get on the Libra yet. Time to go move on to my Libras. What's going on, Libra gang gang? What's going on, Libra gang gang, Spirit? Time to turn that right side up. After all, you got prosperity and there's only light here. Some of you are trying to figure this out, I feel. I'm Libra rising, so this is good for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You're not indecisive about what you want anymore. Might have been stuck for a little while. Stuck. Third party stuff. Like, I understand this is the Two of Swords. However, there's 3 people in this card. And I always look at these 2 dudes fighting over one chick. It's like, and she don't even realize it. This very well could be dark forces and the angelic forces fighting over your soul. I really got to start looking at cards even in a more deeper sense. That very well could be what you don't realize is actually happening, Libra. So you can move forward. That's 6 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 2 of Swords, that equals 8 of Swords here. Many of you have been like, not realizing the fight going on behind the scenes for your very soul. Yeah. I think some of you were too worried about maybe somebody walking out of your life. And or you're preparing and have been preparing to walk out of somebody else's. Here's your Page of Wands. Sometimes people will refer to this as you might have a fire sign child you've been concerned about. And or this is just a really immature energy. This is a messenger. You very well could have a messenger coming back in this week too. Libra, so you're aware. You're going to be like, don't get caught up in your head over this. Don't. They very well could come in to just try and mess with you. King of Wands in reverse. If you were dealing with the Leo, yeah. Good grief, Libra. Don't be indecisive about what you want either. This person's emotionally stunted and unavailable. They only care about themselves. This is like the highest of narcissists. They have no emotions. Like the highest of narcissistic energy. No transformation here. The D card in reverse. Yeah, you don't need this. Not at all. Libra, you're better off to go on your own. All right, what does Libra have to look forward to this week? A decent message. Taurus got something decent. Here's that Eight of Swords. Some of you are still entangled and caught in your head about this. I think some of you are hoping to at least get an apology or hear something back from somebody. Like you're like looking forward to Mercury retrograde. Like I want to get this person to come back and at least apologize. Well, Knight of Wands in reverse. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. Some people will say it actually is the Knight of Swords. This is that in and out energy. This is, knights don't stay. They don't. They come in to teach a lesson and then they leave. Then right here is the spy card. Some of you might be spying on them. And you wonder what? If you're spying on them, Libra, here's the Nine of Swords. It's going to put you up in a weird headspace. Some of you might be like, okay. Some of you might be feeling them tug on you too. Like I said, I think some of you are hoping that someone would come in and give you a message. You guys have been hoping to hear from this person. Either you're spying on them or they're spying on you. But I want you to know they're not. They're not worth your time or effort at this point. They're not. They're the freaking King of Wands in reverse. And then the Knight of Wands. You know what I say about this Knight of Wands. You know who this Knight of Wands is, in my opinion, right? Everybody repeat it. What does the Blue Clues say about the Knight of Wands? What do I refer to him as? The Knight of Hose. Not faithful. Comes in with his male phallic and yeah. Causes people to get stuck in their head. Like I said, this is major narcissistic energy. And they're a child. That's at the bottom of the deck. What you don't see coming. There he is. Back here. And here you are, still looking for that emotion. And here is all that gooey shit laying on the ground. Libra. Let it go. Like Elsa. Let it go. Let it go. This person is a whore. Let it go. Let it go. They don't deserve you. At all. Ugh. Doggone it. Libras, if any of you guys need to get free because some of you are very stuck. This horse hasn't moved forward in a while. And you're still looking in this fucking cup for a solid offer. Even if this guy is in the upright, that horse still really isn't moving. And it's in reverse. I think you just need to accept that whatever this was, wasn't meant to be. Sorry, Libra, but that's just the facts. Especially if it was with a Leo. Sagittarius also was there too, yeah. If it was with the Leo, they're slow as fuck. And here's another Knight. I wouldn't even bother with this person. All right. No, I put to death that whole damn situation. It's over. Like I said, if you still feel that pull, get a hold of me. I do a pretty good energy work, I'd have to say. All right. Who are we doing next now? Libra. Scorps. Where's my Scorpios? I'm not going to take that many. Sorry, Scorpio. I'm not. Scorpio. Some of you are sick and tired of something. You might have been stuck for a while. Then again, you might have Pisces in your chart too. We're going into Pisces season. Some of you might not be looking forward to going into Pisces season either. Because you might have to look at some things again, and you just want to move forward. That's what yeah. When I look at, yeah. You're like, ew. Emotions? I don't want to feel that. Well, guys, some of you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer too. Fellow water signs, Scorpio. Some karmic contracts that you knew that needed broken. That very well could be what you're highly considering this week. And or you might even feel this. This is, I call this one, you know how like in a lot of decks, the Three of Pentacles, we consider contracts with people, whether they're karmic or soulmates or even material, because we do have pentacles here. However, I refer to this one as talk to the statue. This is done. This isn't moving forward. And I think this is a revelation that some of you might have been getting. That whatever contract that this wasn't even worth it. And or you're looking at this person like, you don't know what I know. I know who you are. You don't have a soul. You're soulless. You're as good as a statue. 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. Beautiful. Some of you found the treasure of how to make it through. Yeah, you very well could be telling somebody to go get bent too. You're moving on to bigger and better things. Some of you might be getting a new job this week. Might have to tell a boss, bye. Some of you might be winning the lottery this week. Who knows? Scorps. Some of you very well could be dealing with the justice system too. I'm just going to throw that out there. Very well could be dealing with Libra as well. However, I really feel like there's some balance coming into a situation at this point. Fairness and justice. If you're dealing with some faulty people. All right. Now. All right. This one. Bottom 3 cards. How does that happen? There's definitely contracts that are getting worked out. Take that from underneath there then. The Hierophant. Wow. Well, all right. 2 aces. Okay. This very well could have been a karmic contract in love. Scorpio. Very well could have somebody new coming in. And or you're coming up to a higher level of commitment. And the reason I say that is because of this. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Choose wisely. This very well could represent illusion, delusion, whatever. But I think that you're more worried about this Ace of Pentacles. Another ace. Which is beautiful. With the lucky bug here too. Choose wisely what you want to manifest. And I really feel like that's what you're going to get. And then, like I said, what you want to manifest. The Hierophant. With the Hermit. Some of you might be going in and looking at a commitment of what you really want. Very well could be dealing with a Virgo or a Taurus, which is your opposite sign. Uranus is there now. Both earth elements. Wow. I just realized that. You guys are dealing with both earth elements. Hey, good morning, Jess. I didn't do Pisces yet. So, you might be really getting in tune with your spiritual side as well. You might have got some truth about some things that were actually kind of hard to accept. But you did it. You accept this finality, probably with something in your past. And you're just ready to move on to the new. Don't accept anything less than you deserve. Don't. That only leads to stuck, stale energy. It's interesting because when I look at it this way, this Hermit is looking at the Ace of Pentacles, right at the Ace of Pentacles. This is how I see this at the bottom. Oops. Like all these aces. You really went in and actually did some work on yourself, I feel, to manifest some stuff. You're like, I need a new start in finances, and I need a new start with my emotions. Spirit, come and help. Please. And underneath that was a Justice card. Okay. Scorpio, best of luck, guys. I love you guys. Prosperity's on the mind, like I said, this week. And there is only light. Yeah, equal give and take. So many of us want. Yeah. Equal give and take. The Empress. Some of you have been feeling like an Empress in reverse. Like, am I really that? Like, questioning it. Because I feel like some of you have been getting breadcrumbed a lot by people. A little bit of this and a little, yeah, side-eyeing bitches. You know, like, I'm the fucking Empress, assholes. What don't you see? Moving on to Sagittarius now. I can feel that. I feel that energy in the Nine of Wands. Ace of Wands. Yeah. Moving away from having to be paranoid of everybody. I love it because this is immutable energy, even though this represents Aries. The card of Aries. Mars transited through Sagittarius. It's now in Capricorn with your ruling planet, Jupiter. So, there very well could be some things you're leaving in the past. You're walking the hell away from. Because you're like, yeah, this has not helped me. in the least bit to transform my life. My master magi's, all of my mutable energy. Yeah. Some of you actually lost opportunities because of somebody as well, Sagittarius. Not cool. By a manipulator. Well, you're welcome. I love reading for the collective. It's just sometimes there's days I gotta stay off here. This master manipulator kept some of you really stuck. That you felt trapped. You couldn't walk away. More narcissistic energy. I'm just going to call it out for what it is. Like I said, they kept you stuck in your feelings and emotions. It was like, I just want to manifest a nice life. Stop being left out in the cold by third-party situation and shit like that. Like, I know that I have a soulmate here. That's what I deserve because I'm a good person. And you are. You're a magician. And not a magician in reverse. Like that other person. I really feel like that other person you were dealing with, whoever this could be. You've been watching this person for a while. And you really think and they're just standing there all stoic and shit. You really feel like you're going to get away with that? You really think? And I think that you're going to be getting out of your emotions about this. You really think you're going to get away with what you did? You really think the universe isn't going to expose you? Well, we'll just see about that. And I think we're getting to the point of indifference at this point, Sagittarius. All right. Indifference is setting in. My fellow fire sign. All right, what's going on with my collective of Sagittariuses from now? I got 3 cards that came out. Okay. I can't make this up. You guys have been watching somebody for a really long time. And this is what you don't, and or you're getting watched. Somebody's been side-eyeing you. And not trusting. And how I know that, here's the Hermit. Some of you have completely hermited yourself. And you do that to a Sag? And you hermit a Sag? They don't like that state of, they like to be free. Free falling. They do. You cannot hold down a Sagittarius, people. You have to give them their freedom, just like an Aries. You can't do that to an Aries either. They want to feel love, though. It doesn't mean they're, sometimes I will refer to if the Knight of Wands comes out, and there's other cards that refer to Knight of Whores, but no, not my collective of Sagittariuses. Maybe people they deal with like that, but mine are mostly loyal. Some of you might have really went inside and did some heavy-duty work, too, and exposed some things. And when this happened, that dropped all these other wands that kept you side-eyeing people or them side-eyeing you. You're like, you want to know what? This isn't worth my time and or my energy. So I'm going to take a little breather here, and I'm going to get my shit in order So I can get my emotional stability back. And yeah, this, I would consider this fish jumping out of here, away from this person, a Sagittarius. Get me the fuck away from this person. Because if I don't, if you don't get me away from this person, it's not going to be good. Just get me back into my element where I'm happy. But I don't want to be around this, which is a child, by the way. It's a Page of Cups. You very well could be getting an emotional boo-hoo, too, coming in this week. We know it's Mercury retrograde. You might get that, I miss you. And this might be you saying, well, I don't miss you. And back into the ocean you go. You've already made up your mind on this person. You dropped the fucking burdens. You grabbed your Ace of Wands and you are out of there. You're done side-eyeing people. You are. You realize there was no new start with this person. You, at one point, you wonder what? Yeah, this was a karmic contract. This definitely was. That you needed to learn proper boundaries. And what you'll take and what you won't take. Anymore. You know, I'll walk into the sunset and be happy without you, but this karmic contract is closed, bitch. Done with your, here's 2 6s right in a row, by the way. Done with your breadcrumbing, given to multiple people, and I'm moving into victory without yo ass. Even if I have to be single for the rest of my life. King of Wands. This person might try and come back, by the way, just so you know, because the Ace of Cups is right underneath it. They might try and hoover back, just so you're aware. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't let that happen. You know the truth. Why do I keep getting love stuff for you guys? If you drop this and then this cycle, you have the 10 of Pentacles coming in. This is the best 10 card in the deck. I know a lot of people like the 10 of Cups. I like the 10 of Pentacles, to be honest with you. Many of us have been deprived of the bag. It's bullshit. That's what illusion, delusion, and freaking mind control. All right. Capricorn. Let's move on to Capricorn. What's going on, Capricorn universe? Oh, really? Really, Capricorn? You might have made up your mind about something. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Very well could be Capricorn, Venus, too. Might have made up your mind about something that had to do with the soulmate. You guys aren't the lovey-dovey type, and don't let that get in your way of the bag ever. So, yeah. You're like, I'll dump that in out before it messes with my money. Sure will. That tries to mess with my money, yeah. Dump that shit out. Right out, right out, right out. Out you go. Out the door. You very well could have been married, Capricorn, or dealing with somebody, possibly another earth sign. It wasn't as committed as what you were hoping that they would be. Or committed to making something work. Somebody wants to be left. Some of you very well could be getting over heartbreak. Or feeling left out in the cold as well. You're like, well, whatever, fuck it. Letting go of a committed situation. Detach, I feel. Yeah. This very well could have been a sad situation, too. Party. Like, there's no celebrating this, honestly. There's not. There's the Knight of Wands in reverse. Capricorn. Somebody could be removing themselves from your life, and or you're hoping that this person would have came back. Don't look for it. Just so you're aware. Then again, you might be getting out of a situation too and happy that somebody isn't coming back. You're celebrating that. Don't drink too much, please. Cycle over. You very well could be moving quickly away from somebody. And or you want to know what? This is the end of a cycle and you realize it, so you're like, okay, I'm just going to move on and not fight about it. Capricorn. Spirit, what's going on my Capricorns? For the week, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for the week of, from now through like the 22nd, 23rd-ish. I'm not taking that many. I'll take the top. I'll take 5 of these. There's a book that flew over, so. Yeah, the Ace of Cups, but here you go. Ace of Cups, Judgment, 8 of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Page of Swords, Capricorn. I think you were hoping to work on something with somebody here in the past. Here's the 8 of Pentacles. I think you were hoping to resurrect something. Or hoping for a reconciliation about something. Possibly, like I said, with emotion. Somebody made a final judgment call. It's either you or them. Some of you very well might be stalking. Somebody's getting stalked. Period. Somebody's watching somebody else intently. And I'm telling you, if you're doing that, either they know or you know. Or you're being watched. Like I said, it's one of the two. And here's another cardinal energy. Hello. There's Aries. The Fool. Some of you really feel I really feel like you're ready to start over. You're just ready to move forward and get this over with. But I feel like you're trying to get information on somebody. Look at this. You are. Somebody who was emotionally stable. And or this is you. As you notice, there's 1 cup up. There's one's laying over. And this isn't like you to be emotionally vulnerable. But some of you might have realized that this might have been something that was hard for you to do in the past. Because you guys are all about the bag, dude. Like, and balancing things out as far as when it comes to your money. I've dealt with Capricorns. I have a Capricorn sun. I know how they are when it comes to pentacles. I have a Cat moon. They're structured people. But emotions aren't their strong suit. This might have been something that you had to work on for a really long time. And I feel like this is what the universe is saying. Balance out your emotions. King of Swords, that's more like it. I think you're detaching from the whole situation. Being diplomatic. Like I said, this I also look at the spy as the spy. You're having someone come bring you information about somebody. And or somebody bringing information to somebody else about you. You already know it. You feel it. Page of Swords here. And just somebody might be trying to hoover back around. This is a diplomatic king. Using his thoughts and his emotions to split some stuff up. Stuff that to make things equal. Yeah, there's a whole situation here. This is a situationship. At the bottom of the deck, the Empress. I think some of you are trying to figure out a way of how you can become abundant again and emotionally invest. Nurturing, loving. This is the nurturing. I don't want to say queen because she's not. She's the Empress. She's the mother of all mothers. This is also the card of Divine Feminine. Capricorn. Venus ruled. She's all about the bag too. That's another card for Taurus. Another earth element. And the Chariot's underneath that. So you're ready to move forward away from this situation from the past, I feel. I think you're just going to be like, if you're going to stalk me, do it. If you're going to watch me, go ahead. I'm emotionally good. Emotionally abundant now. I want what's fair and equal. And you're going to cut out the bullshit. But yet you still have this coming in and telling you everything. And it's like I don't even want to hear it anymore. I'm moving on. Period. On the Empress. Get that in your head. Oh, dear Lord. All right. Aquarius. Where's all my Aquarius? Where's my Aquarius gang? Raise your hands in the air if you just don't care. Happy birthday, Aquarius. Yeah. Looks to me like some of you got some karmic justice on your side. Raise your hands in the air for my Aquarius gang. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Aquarius. Why do I love Aquarius? You want to know what? I got to show you guys something real quick. I went down to the store the other night, had a $1 off coupon. Stressing out kind of a little bit. Well, we all know this. Been stressing out. Look, my receipt. I had to circle it. 777. With the $1 off coupon, and brought that down to 777. I love you guys too. Aquarius gang. My name Mars is here. Oh yeah. Some of you are stopping somebody right in their tracks. You made a decision. They're a hoe. You're like, go. I don't want you. All right, what's going on with my Aquarius? If you were dealing with the Sag, done. That's over. They stepped into their own fucking trap. They got strung up because they were indecisive. You know, moving around. You don't think I see what you're doing? I know you made me miserable. I mean, all I want to do is be happy, but Yeah, I can't be happy when this kind of energy is lingering around. Yo, over. Done with you, says Aquarius. This is your opposite sign, too. Also representing the Leo full moon. Give it up for Leo, gang, gang. Leo energy, yeah. Something that you thought was going to bring you emotional fulfillment. Happy home, happy life, happy wife. Actually, you came to realize, very well could have been Leo, very well could have made you realize that this person sucked the knife right out of you. Your opposite sign. They were manipulative. Ouch. Don't you end up being like this, Aquarius. Because you guys could be if you wanted to be. And you know it. If you wanted to be. But you know that that would bring you bad karmic justice. You guys already know this. You know what you want to manifest, and it's not bad karma. Exactly. We're into the Dharma phase now. I know one thing. It was hard dropping this burden. But you knew you had to. Sitting there trying to, you're taking a breather. You needed this little bit of a breather, Aquarius. I think you guys saw some karmic justice happening. I think you guys actually got to witness some stuff. Or you will in the upcoming week. Possible soulmate union at one point. Very well could have been with a fire sign too. Got that Ace of Wands just ready to run. Somebody was very, like, this person was miserable. Very well could have had children with this person too. And it was karmic. It was, just, you know. Did you release them? That's the hardest thing to do, is let go. I understand this. This was stunting your progress forward. Major Arcana for Aries. They made you fucking miserable. And you couldn't figure out why you even like this person. It's like, what have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. Not fucking much. Does that ever bring me anxiety? I split the deck again and look. I can't make this fucking shit up. Some of you have been waiting for this karmic justice. It might have been why, yeah. Some of you have been left out in the cold. Third party shit. You know they're going to walk into their own trap. That's what you're waiting on to watch. I really feel that. They made you miserable? Guess what? That's karma. Get strung up in your own shit. I'm going to let you know something from somebody who's got to witness karma for people. It's not ever pretty. And if you're an empath, I'm just going to let you know. It's when you let go of it. It's when you're like, all right. And then it happens, and then you're like, oh boy, that's harsh. And then you're like, you realize as this fish jumping away from this child, the universe saved your ass from a lot of fucking shit. Because it's usually harsh what the universe does. I'm just letting you know. Somebody hurt you to the point it messed with your soul. The universe makes sure they get them good. The universe will take aim. Ready, aim, fire. 5 to 15 for my divine masculine. Let's put it that way. I didn't have to do nothing. He did it to himself. I saw other stuff too. It's been... Really? You've been waiting for this karma. Aquarius, you've been waiting for the scales to get balanced. Rightfully so. Very well could have been dealing with somebody that had Libra in their chart. Okay. I'll take these two. Karma, justice, judgment. With the Five of Wands. However, this is the after tarot, so this is the let's sit down and talk and reason together. And I think you're going to be like, no, this is what you got coming, and this is what, don't get me involved in your karma. This very well could be somebody wanting you to come and save their ass. Being like, can we talk? Can you just sit down and listen with me? Don't do it. I'm just telling you. This is the universe. This is payback time. The universe got you out of a really bad situation. Pulled you out. Well, guess what? Now they're the dry bones. It's not for you to sit down and reason with this person anymore. Very well could get you caught in your head, though. And you're like, but I got a heart. You might want to hear them out. And then when you say no, that might give you a sense of, you'd be like, yeah, I'll hear you out. I'm going to hear what happened. And you'd be like, ow. You might have had some major insomnia over this person. But you finally picked up your sword of truth. And you started slaying bitches. In the spirit, I feel. It was a heavy cycle to end. It was. Very heavy cycle. Yeah, look. But you did it. When you see this transpire over this Mercury retrograde, you know that you're going to have victory. And it's not going to be an empty victory. This person with the Five of Swords, these people don't have to fight no more. This person still thinks they're in a battle. This is an empty victory for them. Universe pulled you out. Prosperity. You're getting the bag. And possibly a new soulmate. Have mercy on their soul. Because they're about to get strung up. It's not going to be pretty. I'm just letting you know. I really feel a boomerang effect. They're going to be the ones stuck, not you. You're going to have a possible new soulmate coming in. When they find out about this, they're not going to be too fucking happy about it either. They're really not. Worry about yourself, Aquarius. You got goals and dreams and visions. Yeah. You don't need to be dealing with people who are going to get caught in your head and then act like they're your savior. Or this is a person who acted like a victim and, will you help me? Every time. They treated you like an asshole. Or a dick. Alright, let's move on to Pisces. Happy birthday, Pisces. Everybody give it up for my Pisces. They say it's your birthday. They say it's your birthday. Oh, and Jess, if you're on here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jessica. Happy birthday to you. I love you. I hope you're feeling better. Everybody send her good vibes. I don't know if she's still on here or not. She's a true cusper of Aquarius and Pisces. Yeah, she knows what's up. All right, what's going on with Pisces? This justice card keeps coming out. I don't know. This could be the week for karmic justice for many of us. Some of you got your emotional footing back. Holy shit. Guess what? That's 2 cardinal energies right here. Queen of Cups. That represents Cancer. This represents Libra. 2 cardinal energies. Cardinal water, cardinal air. So, we've been waiting on this. Well, I haven't. I've been seeing it for the last year, and it's kind of like every time I see it, it gets worse and worse and worse on people that keep messing with me, and I don't gotta do nothing. I release them. I think many Pisces have done that too. They're just like, to the left, to the left. All your shit's to the left. Toodaloo, motherfucker. Pretty much. I'm moving on. I got my hand on 1 wand, and those 2 behind me I don't want no more. I've made my decision up. Some of you have made a decision, Pisces. Shoot your shot. Very well could be getting communication from somebody or something. This very well could be, like I said, I really looked at these cards even deeper, especially in the after tarot. These are living rods, living wands. Like there's buds on them. You very well could be getting a lot of communication and downloads from the universe as well about your next move. Mercury retrograde, you could very well could be getting some communication coming in after you've already blocked people. You released them, and you're like, I don't even want to. Stay away from me. Like I said, you release these people. You want to walk away, if you want to walk out of my life, feel free. I know that those cups aren't worth my time, or my emotions, or my energy. They feel it. Pisces, yes they do. Alright, what's going on with Pisces for this week? From now, for like 22nd-ish, 23rd-ish. Okay, Pisces, no. No, 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 no. No. You do not need a rescuer. You do not need a savior. You are your own savior. This very well could be also the universe coming in and cutting you free. If you have a blindfold on and don't see something clearly. Don't be stuck in your head over nothing. You know what you know that you know. That other people don't know that you do know. Fucking Pisces energy. Ace of Pentacles with luck. I think, okay. Every time this person or somebody you're dealing with comes around, I think it affects your money and it affects your luck. Your stress levels go through the roof. No, that's what I'll save you. Well, pretty much what you need is what is within you. Give me another card for Pisces. What you need is within you. The happiness you're looking for is found within you. Very well could have a Leo coming in. Look at that. The Hanged Man. There you are. Coming into your season. Illuminated. We are all illuminated. Yeah. Shout out to Pisces Nation. However, like I said, we are Mercury retrograde. So many of us want to go after the bag. Including Pisces. This is what you don't see coming. I think you're going to be getting even more ideas on how to make money. Oh, Pisces is rising up. They're just not telling anybody their moves. Some people very well could be caught in their head over them too. Just saying. Universe gave them some good ideas, solid ideas that are going to make them happy if they actually move on it. You got to move on it, Pisces. Universe has been feeding you this stuff. They've been downloading you this stuff for you to become stable in yourself and happy within yourself. Sign of Taurus. Ice Queen! Like, yeah, come at me, bro. I dare you. She's not in reverse. She's actually diplomatic in the upright, but she's still very cutting and can be, but very truthful. But she's cutting with her words because she speaks truth. She'd be in the reverse, I'd say, oh, that's as bad as, almost as bad as the Queen of Wands in reverse. Those two queens you don't want to mess with in reverse. But she's in the upright. She's in her diplomatic state, which I feel is you. But you're still like, you wonder, like, you come at me the wrong way. You're going to wish you never did. Very well could have been dealing with an earth sign, too. You're going to wish you never did. I'll take you... I think you're making solid plans that nobody knows about. I do. Sorry, Pisces. I'm telling on you. Very well could be cutting out an earth sign. All right. Let's pull for the whole collective. Your days, collective, of being left out in the cold are over. You've had enough. Have you not dealt with enough? Have you not? Over Pisces season, have you not dealt with enough? These people who left you out in the cold are seeing your glow up. Yes, they are. Because, yeah, guess what? These were your two cards at the beginning. Prosperity. And there's only light coming from you and emanating from you. People are attracted like moths to a flame. In case you missed the beginning, prosperity, Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. And then there is only light. If you are walking in the light, you will not be stopped. Period. Prosperity. Make moves this week. Make them silently, though. Don't let everybody know what you're doing. My collective. You can tell me, but I'm not going to tell anyone else. If you guys need to be free of somebody, now's the time. I'm on a roll, dude. I also, like I said, yeah, if you need to be free from a past person, trust me, I'll get you free. Because it's been stunting your transformation. Just so you know, it's time for you to heal. Completely heal. It'll be the best $85 you've spent. It's time, collective. The D card. And I don't mean dick. This is, you know, transformation card. Can't really say, people get offended. Wish fulfillment. Oh, and the next card is even better for you. So, you know, I ain't, like, making shit up. Transformation to the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. Your wishes will come true. You're going to have assistance, guidance, angelic forces fighting this in the spirit for you. But you got to go through the hard work. Many of you have. This is behind you. And now you're ready to move forward, and you are. And then you're finding the hidden treasure in everything. I think you're going to be getting your childlike nature back, too. Coming in the Aries season. Going to get that fire back down in your belly like you deserve. The bottom of the deck, which you don't see coming. This might be like I said, you're going to have to walk away from some things that no longer serve you and cut them out. The Seven of Pentacles. Yep, guess what? You might have invested 5 pentacles in this thing back here. One might have fell to the ground, but I think you're taking the Ace of Pentacles. You're taking your tools of what the universe has given you, and you're walking into your future. Away from this pile of shit that might have looked good at one time. You reevaluated this over and over and over till you couldn't reevaluate it anymore. And you want to know what? Knight of Swords did. You might have spoke the truth and then you went silent. Done. This is what you were supposed to do. My collective, I am so proud of you guys. I really am. When I see cards like this come out, I know the universe has got our back. You want to know what scripture I got today when I was meditating? I actually got up. I was up at 6:45. I set my alarm for 7. So Saturn actually woke me up early, guys. Because I had asked, look, I got to get on a regular schedule. Got like 5.5 hours of sleep. I was good on that. Fell asleep. Just, I was asleep before 1 a.m. Praise the Lord. I spent 3 hours over at that river yesterday, just listening to music and meditating. And it's chilly here in Pennsylvania. So it was hard for me to get warmed back up, which I would have came on yesterday and did this, but I wasn't feeling the greatest after that. I felt good that I went over and did that, and I was very compelled to just go and spend time with Spirit. I went over and picked up all the trash around where my sacred spot is. And I went and I got that done. And then I gave the universe and Mother Earth and the river and Chief Shikellamy and my God, my bro Jesus, all of them. Thanks. Even though I'm going through trials and hardship and whatever, I still gave thanks for the things that I do have. That's the transformation that I had to go through. I said, thank you for this process. Now it's time to re-emerge. Victorious and prosperous. I'm going to read you the scripture that I came home. I said, God, you have a scripture for me. Spirit, give me a scripture. And I heard 1 John 1:7. And I actually put it up on my Facebook. Let me see if I can find it quick for you. I need to hear this. Because I was like, okay. This isn't like the gospel. This is 1 John. If you guys can just hang tight, you might want to hear this. Because it talks about light. Yes, it does. John. 1 John 1:7. But if we really are this is the Amplified Bible, by the way. If we really are living and walking in the light, as he himself is in the light, we have true unbroken fellowship with one another, telepathy. And the blood of Jesus Christ, his son, cleanses, removes us from all sin and guilt, keeps us cleansed from sin in all its forms and manifestations. We're unstoppable right now. If we're walking in our truth and in our light and in integrity, we're unstoppable. Right there, we're really walking in light. That's how you can tell fake light workers from the real ones. I gotta see that. If anybody wants any cards pulled, let me know. I know that there is a donation on here. Hang on a minute. Thank you for your donation, by the way. First John came up last week when I could. There's your confirmation. And then I pull this where it says there is only light. I got that as soon as I got back home from the river. As you see, things get brighter in here. And then prosperity. All the tests and trials and all the shit you've gone through. It was all to bring you into this light. Now, this is what we're walking in. As I was declaring things, which I usually do when I'm over at the river, favor, protection, guidance, the right opportunities at the right time. Nothing fake and phony, no false starts. Only true people. Keep the fake people away. New cycle beginning. And just giving thanks because I know that that's what's happening. I gave thanks to the abundance of Earth, our Mother, Yahweh, our Father, my bro Jesus, like I said, Chief Shikellamy for watching out for me. My ancestors for helping. My cat for being the best cat ever. See, I say my cat, he knows. But, yeah. I got up and I got around and I did my stuff that I needed to do. And, Goddess, who's on here? I read my contract as soon as I got out of the bathtub. It was about that time. And there's some things that I'm going to go do now today. Like I said, thank you so much, E-Dog, for the $10. Keep an eye out, folks, because I'm going to be interviewing him. I'm going to do his upload. I'm going to upload a video. I'm going to Skype with him because I want him to tell you what happened. Come on, Jack, move over. He always lays in my spot. I want him to tell you what happened during his cord removal so that you all know. I can't take these things lightly. And the freedom he got from it. That's what I knew I was supposed to be walking in a very long time ago. However, I wasn't prepared for that kind of power. And I knew that I always had it. I knew that it was downloaded in me, but I needed the character to back it up and the integrity to back it up. That it's what's in me and it's not anything that that's I can muster up within myself. Like, I can't do that on my own. I have a lot of help and I have a lot of protection. And I'm very thankful. Even though the stuff that I've lost and the tests that I've gone through, it was all for my growth at this point. And we will be tested. Excuse me with the Mercury retrograde. Sometimes my words aren't going to come out the way they should. But if you can just take a moment today, even though we're going through stuff, and just say, you want to know what, God? Thank you. The creator of the universe, Spirit, thank you for everything that I do have, because my life could be a lot worse than it is. And ask for freedom. Real freedom from whatever's holding you back. It's time to be cut loose of those chains. So I love you guys. You guys have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful day. Be looking for the upload with E-Dog. I'm going to try and get with him a little bit later and do a Skype recording, and then I can actually upload it on my... I'll have to go somewhere to do it, but I can actually upload it on my YouTube then, and you can watch what he had to say. This isn't me like paying him. This isn't me like... This is so you guys know you're not wasting your money. Like I said, I have to be real careful when it comes to who I do these with too, because if somebody's not going to be willing to change their behavior, especially when it comes to, they're not willing to walk away from somebody, or they're not willing to, they're just going to keep going back into the same cycle. And it's just going to be worse. Sorry. YouTube wanted to shut me off. It will be worse for that person. And I won't ever want that for anybody. So when you get free of karmic soul ties and stuff like that, there needs to be a change in your behavior, especially when it comes to sex. So we're aware. If you're not willing to be celibate for a while until you can find somebody pure, that you're not going to have to sit there. That's why I think a lot of us, honestly, have become really sensitive to dealing with dark nights of the soul. When we be intimate with somebody, we were transmuting demonic shit. I'm just letting you know this. And I said this the other night on my video. Their shit was attaching to us. And then guess what? They just walk away like, oh yeah, well, you don't mean shit to me. And then they try and come back after they contract more, because they know that you were the conduit that made them feel better and got rid of their sexually transmitted demons. So, like I said, there has to be a change in behavior. I can do readings for people, but when it comes to energy work and stuff like that, I could do that. But if, I'm just going to let you know, if an entity pops up and you're not willing to change your behavior, you're better just to leave it and deal with it when the time is right, because you do not want a bigger infestation of them. Because when they leave, 7 more can come back. Just so we're aware, it's biblical. And you'll be left in a worse state, and I will never do that to somebody. You'll be left in a worse state than what I found you, and I won't do that to somebody. But I can do some tune-ups and stuff like that, but I won't extract an entity unless I know that there's going to be a changed behavior. So, either way, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If somebody wants to timestamp these, I'd really appreciate it. That's my advice for you guys for the week. I want you guys to kind of evaluate what is, what you really want in your life. And I want to see, I want to hear over the next week what has transpired. If you guys had exes come back, I want to know. It is Mercury retrograde. I had one try and I chopped his ass down. Nope. Because you want to know what? These guys, and I've noticed that here's one trend. Here's one trend that I've noticed. I'm not going to be used as a rebound for anybody. I'm tired of being a rebound girl. If somebody can't be, I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of being a rebound so that they feel better, and then yet they're still in love with somebody. They got to prove themselves at this point. It's called standards and having value in yourself. So, I love you guys. Take care. I'm going to get off here now. I'm going to do some things that I'm kind of moving in silence. I'm going to go and do some things today. I'm going to relax for a few moments. But there's some things that I need to get done. I need to make some phone calls first, though. So, not to mention, if you want to know anything about my protection boxes, I'll be talking about them too. That's actually probably going to come up in E-Dog's talk as well, because they're a real good value for what all is in them. Universe told me to put them together, and actually I talked about it on the last 2 streams. So if you want to know about them, very good value. I love you guys. You guys take care. From Central Pennsylvania, peace and out. Blue Flame Integration. Bye.